Okay, I thought I'd do a quick review of this 808 Audio Canz Plus Bluetooth speaker. These have been out for quite a while now, and I've been using this a lot, so I thought I'd do a short review on it. These are really handy. You can see just comparing the size of my hand, it's not terribly large, but the audio quality for the size of it is pretty decent. It's not going to be the same as a boombox or anything, but you set that on something substantial, and you actually get a little bit of bass out of it, and the speaker is reasonable quality. I use it mostly for podcasts, so crystal clear audio quality isn't paramount, but it does sound pretty good for the size of it, and it's just so darn handy. I thought it was worth doing a quick review on. So on the bottom here, you've got a pair light that also does double duty as an on button. It'll be blue when it's on. There's the pair button, and it's pretty self-explanatory if you've ever used anything with Bluetooth. There's a charge light, and the charge port is a mini. It's not a micro USB. It's mini USB. And there's a line in if you don't want to use the Bluetooth. I've never used it, but it's there if you want to use it. On the bottom, it's just as simple as turning it on, and it'll make a short sound letting you know it's on. And it'll make a quick noise when it pairs with your phone as well, like it just did there. So now it's paired with my phone and it's ready to go. There's not a whole lot else to it. I should mention you can charge it while you're listening to it. So if you run out of juice, it will charge while you're using it, and I've had to do that a couple times. You'll get about between 2 and 3 hours out of a full charge, depending on the volume level and everything. But yeah, so far I'm really pleased with this thing. It's small enough that I can throw in a flight bag or a camping backpack or whatever, or just set on the deck outside if I want to listen to something while I'm working on whatever. It's just really handy, and it's a nice compact size. It does sacrifice a little bit on the bottom end because you're not going to get roaring bass out of something so small, but just for the practicality of it, it's just, I think they're fantastic, and they're not that expensive. I got this one from Walmart for, I think it was around 20 bucks, and you can get them on Amazon for about the same price. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. When it does get low enough that you need to recharge it, it will give you a vocal warning saying low battery. It'll actually say low battery, and then it'll continue on playing what it was playing. And it'll remind you like every minute or so. I can't remember exactly what it is, but when it tells you the battery's low, it really is low. You've only got about 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then it'll be completely dead. So good on 808 Audio for making something so damn handy. It's just so easy to use. I just use it for everything. Whenever I'm out doing stuff, it's small enough that I can just throw in the cup holder of the car or in a backpack or whatever, and I've got something loud enough that I can just listen to whatever without having to wear headphones. So I'm really happy with these, and I haven't had any problems with it. The bass is nice and solid. It's got a little bit of heft to it on the bottom, so wherever you stick it on, it's going to stay there within reason. I don't know how much. I haven't weighed this, but it weighs like I don't know, maybe a pound. It's got enough heft to it that the wind's not going to blow it away. So anyway, that's my short take on the 808 Audio Canz Plus. I think the Plus just has something to do with the better bass response. Maybe there's something down here that's pushing bass into whatever it's set on, because when I set that on the wing of an airplane, you'll get that kind of hollow metal sound. So it is projecting sound into whatever it's sitting on. So that claim is genuine. It will give you a small little bit of a bass boost depending on what it's sitting on. But yeah, really happy with this. I use it all the time. It's small enough, you can see by the size of my hand, it's not terribly large, and it's just it's small enough to pretty much pack into anything, and loud enough that it's practical. I would say anything beyond maybe a 25 by 25 deck. If you had this at one corner of a large deck, and we do have a large deck, if you put it in one corner and sat at the other corner with it full blast, if you were trying to listen to a podcast, and a car drove by or something, it might be a little difficult to hear, or like a large gust of wind. But anything within about 20 feet or so, it's more than loud enough. I'll use this when I'm pre-flighting the plane, and walking around the other side of the plane all the way to the other side of the wing, and I can hear everything without blasting my neighbors, making them listen to whatever I'm listening to. So yeah, it's loud enough for me. It's not super loud, but it's certainly loud enough for like a small get-together, or in your campsite, or like what I use it a lot for is listening to podcasts while I'm pre-flighting the plane or whatever. It's just super handy. It'll fit in the mug holder of most car, well, any car. It'll just fit, it'll fit into just about any little pouch or pack or flight bag or whatever, because it's just so small. So yeah, I'm super impressed with this. Again, it's the 808 Audio Canz Plus Bluetooth speaker. And thanks for watching.